Welcome to EUP1501 Semester 1 2022. In this tutorial video, I'm going to help you with Excel assignment number 4. So to get this assignment, what you have to do is just have to log into your personal account, click the name of the course. It will take you to LabIT. For LabIT, you click the course material, you come here to Excel, click here, then you'll be able to extract the materials and be able to do the assignment. Okay, from our extracted file, these are the things that we're going to get. The first one, we're going to get a picture. Second one is the instruction, and then the third one is the worksheet that we're going to work on top of. So now this picture is supposed to serve as the guidance. So in other words, I'm trying to say if we don't create something similar to this, it means we are not doing it correctly, or we are not going to get tutored, right? So the second one is the instructions. So these are the instructions that we're going to follow so that we can be able to get the final results similar to those in the picture. So now the first instruction says, open the student Excel. So we're going to open this file. Okay, we're going to enable editing so that we can be able to make changes on top of our worksheet. So now the second one says change the workbook theme to WISP. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to change the workbook theme to WISP. If the WISP theme is not available on your computer, in the theme gallery, click browse for themes and then select the theme from your student data files. So now we do have WISP. So in other words, to get the WISP, we can just come here to page layout, come straight to here on the themes and select the WISP. So now we are having this formats. We are having the formats there. So now the second instruction says in the cell B3, use the fill handle to fill the months February and March in the range C3 and D3. So now here we are supposed to come here at the B3 and fill from C3 and D3. We are going to fill February and March here. So we come here, right? So now it's very important to realize that with your touchpad, you are having, when you are moving the cursor, okay, there's positive sign that is moving in your worksheet, and when you come at the corner, at the down corner that side, you'll be able to see that there's small positive sign. So there's the big one and the small one. So now in this case, we're going to make sure that we come here so that we can have the small positive sign. Left click our touchpad, then swipe to the right until we get to D3 cell. Then we'll be able to have February and March. Okay, so let us go straight to our instructions. F1 and then apply the title cell style. So from A1 to F1, we are going to merge and center everything which is here. Okay, so now I want you to realize that when I move my cursor, there's this big positive sign. When I come here, there's this small positive sign. Okay, so now this time around, we're not going to use the small positive sign. We're going to put our big positive sign at the center of the text. Then we're going to left click our touchpad, then swipe until we get to F. Then under our home tab, if you come here, you will see merge and center. We're going to click that, merge and center, and if you can check here, there's cell styles. Okay, we're going to open that. We're going to apply the title cell style. Okay, so let us continue with our instructions. Right, so here they say merge and center the subtitle across the range A2 to F2. Okay, from A2 to F2, we're going to merge and center. So same applies. We're going to put our big positive sign here, left click our touchpad, swipe until we get to F2. We're going to merge and center everything here, then what else, and then apply the heading 1 style. Okay, when we are done with that, heading 1, so we're going to apply heading 1 style, then center the column titles across the range B. Okay, let me highlight center the column title across this range, everything which is here. I'm going to highlight it Right, let us go to our workbook. So now here I'm going to apply the heading 1 cell style. So I'm going to come here at the cell style again, click here and apply the heading 1 cell style. Right, then everything which is here I'm going to let's try to check these switches. So I'm going to center the column titles in the range BF to F3. So here, across this range BF to F3, I'm going to center everything. So same applies, you put a big positive sign here at the center, left click your touchpad, swipe until you get to the right, then you come and click here under home tab, you come and click here center. Right, so we are done. Let's go to step number 5. So in other words, we are done number 4. We took our 10 marks. So now here at number 5 we are going to widen column 8 180 pixels. Okay, widen everything to 180 pixels. From B to F we are going to widen everything to 115 pixels. Alright, now we are here. It's number 6. They say in the cell D8 on the home chart, use the auto sum button to sum the January sales. Okay, let us do that. Okay, from here we are going to apply the auto sum. Okay, from home chart, if you come here, you'll see this sign, the summation sign. Then you click that, you press enter. All right, so in other words, we added everything, all these values that are here, we added them, and this is our total here. All right, let us continue. They say copy the resulting formula across the cell C8 to D8. Sum the February month's sales and the March monthly sales. Okay, so now here we are going to do the same. We are going to add everything here and here, but then we're not going to come here and then apply our auto sum. Now this time around we're just going to copy. Now you're going to move your cursor until you see the small positive sign here. Then you're going to left click your touchpad, swipe to the right, then the results will be copied across February and March. So let us go to our steps again. All right, we are now here in the cell E4. Okay, we are here. Let me highlight. In the cell E4, use the auto sum button to sum the chef master steamer sales. Copy the formula down to cells E5 to E8. So here we are going to do what? To apply the auto sum. Press enter. Now we are going to do what? To copy the formula until we get to here at E8. Now we're going to make sure that you move your cursor until you see this small positive sign. You left click your touchpad, you swipe down, then the formula will be copied across these cells. Okay, let us go to our steps again. Okay, I think we are done with number 6. We go to the check marks. Let us move to number 7. Number 7, they say apply the heading for cell styles to row titles and column titles. We are going to apply the heading for cell style. Alright, so let us go straight to our row columns, to our row titles and column titles. From here we are going to apply the heading for cell style. So you make sure that you have the big positive sign here instead of this one, the small one. Make sure that you have the big one. You left click your touchpad, you swipe downwards. Okay, you swipe downwards. Now you are going to apply the heading for cell style. Do the same with the title columns. Okay, until you are here, then you apply the heading for cell style. We can go back to our instructions to complete everything. Then apply the total cell style to the totals in the range. Okay, we are going to apply the total cell style to the total in the range B8 to E8. From B8 to E8, we are going to apply the total cell style. So you make sure that you have the big positive sign here, then you left click your touchpad, you move until you get to E8, then you go straight to your cell style. You're going to click the total cell style. Alright, now we can look at our picture to see if we are having the progress. So yes, this is what we are having. It seems like everything is going fine. Alright, let us go back and complete our steps again. Right, so we are done with number 7. We got this 6 marks. Let us do number 8. They say apply the accounting number format to the first row of the sales figures and to the total row. So we are going to apply the accounting cell styles to the first row of the sales figures. We don't apply at this title, the row title. We are going to only apply at the sales figures. So you're going to put your positive sign here. You left click your touchpad, you move until you get here. Then in the home tab under numbers here, you're going to click general. You're going to click here where it's written accounting. You do the same here. You do the same. So is it here? Let me confirm it. To the total row. Okay, they want us to apply at the total row. So we're going to go back and apply here. So make sure that you put a big positive sign here. Left click your touchpad, swipe to the right, come here general, click accounting. Then with the remaining sales figures, you are going to apply the comma style. So you're going to come here where there's corner, where there's comma, so to say. Then you're going to click, then you'll see the numbers now have the commas to suggest that you have applied the comma style. Alright, so now let us go straight to our picture and see if everything is fine. Right, now when I look at this picture here, I see something. Let me try to do it, to zoom it out. You can see here there's dollar sign, but then in our worksheet there's euro sign. So now to change that, we are going to highlight everything which is here. Okay, left click your touchpad, swipe to the right. Then you are going to come here, right? You click this arrow, this arrow pointed out. You're going to apply this dollar sign. It will change and become the dollar sign. Same applies here. We're going to do the same. We'll change to dollar sign. So now, in other words, some steps are not written here in our instructions. You just have to come here and observe your picture so that you can apply the changes. Okay, let us go back to our workbook. We are going straight to our number 9. So we are done with number 8. It took me 6 months. So we're going straight to number 9. Now to compare the sales fees, okay, to compare the monthly sales of each product, to visually select the range that represents the sales figures for the 3 months, including the month names and the product names. Do not include any total. So let me highlight this. We are not going to include any totals in this range. So from here we are going to go straight to our workbook. I'm going to highlight everything here. You put your big positive sign here at the center, you left click your touchpad, you swipe until you select everything, but then this time around we don't include the totals. Okay, now we are going to go straight to our instructions to see what are they saying for that. They say with this data selected, use the recommended charts command and insert the clustered column chart. So now this time around we're going to come here with this data selected. We are going straight to insert. Okay, now you can see here there's where they wrote recommended charts. I'm going to click here at the recommended charts. Right, we're going to come this side, or you can just come here straight downwards where you can see this one. Let me try to move this. So there's this one here. Okay, but then to make sure that we see everything correctly, we can just come here and all the charts. Then we are going to choose the second one. This is the one that we're going to choose. There's this one and there's this one. So we're going to choose the second one. Then we're going to click OK. maybe something which I did not do correctly. Okay, to add the sparklines, we are going to highlight here, to select here. We're going straight to insert. Okay, and we're going to where the sparklines, we're going to select sparklines. Now they say select the range. Okay, now this time around, guys, for your sparklines to be correct, you don't need to select the total range. So we are not going to select any value which is here. We are going to focus here on the months. Here, January, February, and March. That's where we're going to focus, and then press OK. All right. So now we can even enable the markers. Okay. Because I can see our picture, we can see that our sparklings here, they are having the markers at the end. They are like this. So now we can even apply that step so that we cannot just come back to it. we are in a progress. Yes, you can see now here they are the same. If you can compare here, let us zoom here, you can see that this is something similar. This is our worksheet and this is our picture. Worksheet, picture. Right, please progress. Let's zoom out. Right, zoom out here also. Okay, let's go back to our instructions again. Display this. Okay, we are done with this. So in other words, we are having this picture marks. Here we took all these marks. Here we took all these marks. So we are at number 18. They say center the worksheet horizontally. Center the worksheet horizontally on the page. So we are going to go to page layout for this one. To do this, we are going to go to the page layout. Let's go and then insert a footer with the file name in its left corner. So here we are going to go to page layout. From page layout, we are going to go to print titles. You can click here